Hey everybody, it's Pastor Mike in the living room with the ice pack. Not because I'm playing Clue.
All right, who done it?
You did. Right.
Because my Achilles tendon is giving me grief. I'm here not to talk about my problems, but to tell you about the 3 ways that we have to give, and somebody asked me to explain why to use the different ones that we have available. So, if you go to Church of the Valley's giving page online, there are 3 options. The first one that appears is PayPal. It's the longest running electronic option that we have, and if you already have a PayPal account and carry a balance especially in there, it's probably a great way for you to give. The second way is newer to us. It's a newer product. It's called Faith Life Giving, and if you click on the big blue Give button on our giving page, it'll take you into Faith Life's website and will allow you to give in some ways that PayPal won't. It also charges lower fees. And so if you don't care which way and are looking for a way to give electronically, I'd encourage you to give via Faith Life. The third way is less explicitly shown on the website, but if you scroll down, our postal address appears at the bottom, and you can mail us a check. Maybe you don't use checks, don't worry about that. If you like to use checks, that's okay. We're happy to deposit them, and there are no fees involved in doing that for Church of the Valley. So that's the rundown on the 3 options. And just a reminder, as Tim talked about a couple of weeks ago, what we're looking for is that we're all growing in generosity. And that expresses itself in a lot of different possible ways. So what you give and when and how, those are all things that you can look at and that you and God get to decide together. But when you give, and give cheerfully. Okay, one of the things that I'm excited about is how God has provided, not only for Church of the Valley, but for other ministries that we deal with this year and individuals. And at some point, I'd like to be able to tell some of those stories. But for now, let me just be grateful for our community of people. And I'm looking forward to today's sermon. And I'm going to pray for that. God, I ask that you would bless the gifts of those who give. I pray that the gospel would be advanced by what's done with the funds. And I pray that your kingdom would come on earth as it is in heaven. Would you be developing your people into further Christ-likeness as we more and more understand the richness of the gospel that has come and saved us? And so I pray, God, that as we listen to this sermon, that your word will come alive for us in a way that will allow us to apply it specifically in our lives. And I pray that it will come alive in a way that will make our life as people of Church of the Valley a really vital place for folks to encounter the real God of the universe and the Son who came and lived and died and rose and ascended to his right hand. In his name, all praise be given. Amen. Hey, I'm really looking forward to seeing you for takeaways at 11:30 on Zoom. But for now, here's the sermon.